Masuk High School, I am Joe Ambrosini, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you the two coaches of Masuk High School for the wrestling team, Cody Hoskins and Kyle Hoskins, the two brothers. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well. How about yourself? Pretty good?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. So what I wanted to ask you guys for a few questions. First question is, as the two coaches of the wrestling team for Masuk High School, what do you guys go through daily? And in other words, what is your daily routine with these wrestlers?
You want to take it or me? He starts it out because I teach until 3:30. So practice really starts at about 3:10. We get the kids running, get their blood moving a little bit, and then do some calisthenics stretching. And then we go into some of the drilling stuff. It's important to stretch because wrestling is very physically demanding. So we spend probably 20 minutes doing that, and then we spend a solid hour drilling both neutral moves, top moves, bottom moves, and then we get some good live wrestling and conditioning at the end.
Oh, see. The second question is, you guys have a lot of athletes that, hustle hard, but who would you say are for both of you guys, same opinion, different opinion, who would you guys say are the top 5 best wrestlers you have?
Well, considering how many are on our roster right now? 8 or 9 varsity spots.
Yeah.
So, I mean, our 3 senior captains. So you got Curtis Fedorko at 145, and then you got Jason Lobdell at 152, Zach Minch at 160, back to back. Those 3 kids are very good wrestlers.
And for the other 2, you would say?
I would say probably Austin Papa at 95 and 195. And what do you think? Colton Deal at 220 delay on that.
Now, when it obviously, like you guys said, it takes a good fitness to be a part of the wrestling team. Would you guys say that weightlifting is the best way to gain weight, and if not, would you guys still say it has a very strong impact in gaining?
Positively, you mean for wrestling? Weightlifting is great. Is it the best thing to do in the off season to improve your skill set on the mat? No. The best thing to do in the off season is wrestle. Is weightlifting important? Yeah. We're about to lift right now. So I'm a huge fan of weightlifting, but are you going to get them? Is it going to translate the most to your success? No. I would say off-season wrestling is the best thing to do.
You have Austin Pampa, and you have one of the wrestlers whose name is Toby, and you have Colton DeLeo. Those guys, they really lift those weights. They exercise well. They're pretty big dudes, and they're great athletes.
And it shows. It's 100% important, absolutely. But the most you're going to get out of benefiting from off-season stuff is wrestling. Yes, running, lifting, all that's important, but we try to get as many kids on the mat doing off-season stuff as we can. Agreed? Lifting's important. I would put it as number 2. Some type of off-season wrestling, most important, weightlifting, second most.
So as said by the coaches here at Masuk High School, Cody Hoskins and Kyle Hoskins, they said that weightlifting is very important. So that is why today we invited one of the top 5 best wrestlers they mentioned, Austin Papa, to come in this period and talk to us about and see what he has with weightlifting. Hey, Austin, right over here, man. What's up? Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
He's over here. I'm excited to do this interview with you, man.
Yeah, it's good.
Thanks again for coming.
Of course.
And we have a few questions for you. So, Austin, they actually put you as one of the top 5 best wrestlers on the team. You must feel good about that.
Yeah, it's good. Good feeling.
Yeah, and also too, you're a pretty big guy yourself, as I also said when I was talking to your 2 coaches.
Yeah.
But what I want to know is what you would say is the most valuable workout, to gain weight in order to prepare and go out there for your match as a wrestler?
My workout really that makes me feel the most comfortable. It's definitely our day one workout with Coach Scarpati. He has us do bench press, military press, front squat, face pulls. Really hits your upper body and your upper back. It's really good.
Now, like, do you ever go through like sort of struggles whenever you're doing these workouts?
Yes, of course. That's just fatigue and everything.
But it pays off well.
Yes, that's where the growth is.
So, what do you say that, maybe we see what you got, without Scarps here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Pump Dragon. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling good.
Yeah. So after all this, I wouldn't want to mess with this. But and I don't think any of the opponents would either. So you go through this every day, man.
Every day. Well, we have different workouts for every day.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
pretty much every day.
So do you also work out at a gym outside of school?
Yeah, I do. I
Yeah.
get my own work done in my own time.
Oh yeah. So you work out at your house?
Yeah.
That's really cool. So but like I said, man, don't want to mess with these. Man, it's been a long practice. Those guys really do hustle hard. Before practice, we asked Peter Dukowski if he would be willing to come talk to us. And he said yes. So let's see what Peter had to say. Pete, thanks for coming out, man.
Thank you for having me, Joe.
So, man, it's a long day of practice, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, the guys really pushed me today.
Or they did?
Yeah.
Yeah, so how are you feeling right now?
Right now I feel pretty banged up, but
You feel pretty banged up?
yeah, but I feel good.
So, how long have you been doing this for, man? Are you used to this?
This is my second year. I started as a sophomore. I did not do it my freshman year. I really regret that, honestly. It's almost like a happy place for me. I just get my mind off of everything except for what's on the mat.
So basically, you're saying that it basically can take out anger in you.
Yeah, just all the stresses of school, people, whatever. Just
Maybe I should give it a shot then.
Yeah, you definitely should.
I always loved professional wrestling, and to know that how professional wrestlers start off like this. But what's it like for you? So you're used to this then? Ever since you were a sophomore, is this something that it grew in you?
I've gotten a sense, I know, what practice is going to be like. I know how hard you got to push yourself, how you got to push others, and how others are going to push you. And it's just, everything's just so tight within a small team like this.
So is that basically you saying that you have to prepare even when you're not on the mat, even when you're at home or something, so you know what's coming in a way?
Mental preparation is a big thing when it comes to this.
I could imagine that. It's something that you really gotta hustle hard, man. But tell us more about what it's like to be on the roster, and when you're finally going in the matches, at the home meets, at the away meets, what runs through your mind? You obviously got to do what you did in practice, and what exactly runs through your mind? What do you think back in?
Well, what runs through my mind is Oh God, I'm nervous.
So, but adrenaline, though?
Yeah, like you get a sense of adrenaline just rushing through your body. Sometimes my mind just goes blank during matches, like I can't remember my matches.
Yeah.
I just go in there and
You do your thing, man.
yeah.
Do you also you're being a student at Masuk High School. We all know that you were on the football team as well.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that sort of was like a bonus point to help you learn more in wrestling?
Well, what do you mean by that? Like a bonus point?
Well, in football you know how to tackle, and you know how to take a tackle. So
Yeah, me.
is it like a better preparation being on the football team to be on the wrestling team?
When it comes to tackling, like you just said, when we do doubles,
Yeah.
it's almost like a full-on tackle.
And the rest is just all with wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
The rest is what you have to learn. So basically, the double thing is that is the only thing that can really connect with the football.
Yeah, I gotta say that's the only connection between the two sports. I believe wrestling is a lot more aggressive, a lot more gruesome, a lot more of dedication, in my opinion, just physically and mentally.
Well, here I am tonight at Masuk High School. Only a few more minutes away until the home meet. Masuk looks to dominate tonight, and tonight we are talking with Zach Minch, 1/3 of the team captains. Let's see what Zach has to say. Zach, thanks for coming out today.
No problem. What's up?
Yeah, so how you feeling tonight? It's a home meet. It's the second to last one, no?
Yeah, it's the end of an era, to say the very least. Very excited about tonight.
Yeah, and then you have tournaments coming up. You must feel pretty amped about that.
Yeah, we have tournament season starting in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, and you're obviously one of the top three. Especially said by your coaches. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, I know. I've been working for it for like 4 years. Me, Jason, and Curtis have been beating each other up.
So you guys have been doing this from the beginning.
Yeah, they won.
Freshman year, man. That's pretty cool. So this must mean that you're used to it.
Yeah, I'm used to it, but I'm excited for them.
Yeah. So what's running through your head right now? Like, what team are you going against, by the way, tonight too?
We have Panther. I'm wrestling 160, so I know the kid's pretty decent overall. So I'm excited to work some moves.
So that's running through your head. Like, are you worried about anything? Do you have any fear in you?
No.
Are you worried? No.
No, I'm not nervous.
No fear. Well, this is what you do, man. That's what you do. You can't fear, man.
No, as of now, I'm used to just going out on the mat, blank eyes, blank stare.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Word is in the locker room too that you guys used to practice with them. Care to talk about that? After you practice with them, what are you thinking about wrestling them tonight?
Yeah, it's weird. We have a pretty good bond with our team. We've ran multiple practice over at their gym for the JV tournaments and everything. And
Yeah.
it's nice bonding with a group of guys, but in the end, I'm trying to get my hand raised over the other kids. So
Yeah. Well, now to finish this interview off, man. What's your message for whoever your opponent is tonight? What's your message for the team overall?
I know we're gonna catch that dub as a team, and I'm just gonna go out there and do my job.
Injuries are known to happen in wrestling, especially in a match. Today, we're talking with Sean Moretti to see what it's like to be injured. Sean, thanks for coming out, man.
Yep.
So, injuries, they're not fun, are they?
No.
So, just tell us, you've had past injuries. What do you experience? How does it feel?
It's not fun because you have to go to all the matches. You have to watch the team all have fun and stuff, and you can't be a part of it, and you start to miss it, and it's just hard to have to watch.
Well, I'm sure that the first thing when you get injured, the first thing on your mind is recovery, correct?
Yeah.
So what do you do? What helps you recover? Exercise? What helps you recover?
Well, yeah, you have to stay off it, keep it precautious about trying to not get another injury in the process. You get to there's exercises orthopedic will give you and things like that you have to do.
Well, so when was the last time you were injured, and what did you injure?
This season I had a broken fibula and fractured growth plate, and I went to the dermatologist, and they were telling me I had to do all these calf raises, and they put me in this cast and boob, and I was out for 4 weeks, and I had to it just was hard to come back.
And how did it feel for you to finally come back, make a comeback? How did it feel?
It was hard at first because everyone else is in shape and you're not, so you have to get used to all the running and exercising again. But it feels good to compete and be back again. And
I'm sure that you're looking forward to keep on working hard and dominating. And you only have one last homie, which is coming tomorrow with Jason Lovdell. That's who's going to be in the interview. And then you have his match, but your match, what's running through your head so far?
I just want to stay positive, think that you could always win, and hopefully win because there's going to be a lot of people there supporting us and our seniors.
Boy, I really hope that there are no more injuries, at least nothing too serious. Today we are going to be talking with Toby about fitness because we were discussing with Cody and Kyle Hoskins, the two coaches, the two brothers, about exercise and fitness, and now Toby's going to be demonstrating for us, so let's see what he has to say. Toby, thanks for coming.
No problem.
So anyway, tell us, you're a rookie on the wrestling team, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
First year.
First year.
Yeah.
How do you like it so far?
I love it. It's great.
Yeah. Well, we've obviously have followed you around practice, and before you start, practicing and stuff, you guys have to come in here, get your fitness good, as well as your weightlifting. So tell us about, the fitness that it takes.
It takes a lot, especially to stay in shape, to stay in your weight class. We usually lift twice a week. We run every single day for cardio, do a lot of things to keep us in shape, keep us fit, keep us strong.
And what would you say are the most valuable exercises, such as push-ups and jumping jacks, and what would you say are the most valuable, out of everything you do for fitness?
Definitely our runs. That's one of our best ones because it helps with our cardio in matches, so we can wrestle longer, and we won't be tired, so we won't lose. We also come in here to lift. Yeah.
So anyway, what do you say that maybe you demonstrate some of that for us?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm addicted to the grind, man. That's right. So I refuse to waste time, man. Yeah. One day it all will be fine, man. Let's go. Gotta commit to the climb. You know we're back with the Guinness, setting records every minute, every track. In addiction to the fact that we're winning, still we lack something's missing. Need a track that is hitting, making racks, making millions. If you ask, that's the mission. I don't waste time, no, I make time. All these people wanna hate, fine, I'ma make mine. While you sitting there complaining, I'll be training. While you sitting there just waiting.
Homie tonight, the last homie senior night. Tonight we're talking with Jason Lovdell. Let's see what he has to say. Jason, thank you so much for coming today. So, you guys versus Masuk High School, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so what's running through your mind, man? You're a team captain, this is senior night. You're a senior, you're a team captain, you're 1/3 of them, you're one of the top 5 best wrestlers on the team. You're number 2, according to your coaches. What is running through your mind right now?
It's senior night, so it's definitely a big night. I'm definitely feeling super excited to get on the mat and wrestle, get a W, and just leave it all on the mat. It's the last time I'm ever going to wrestle at this school, so it's a special time.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're readying up right now. I mean, are you feeling nervous at all, man?
No nerves. I've been doing this since the 7th grade now. I've been wrestling. So like by this point now, it's not even so much nerves. It's more just like getting on the mat and just trying to do the best possible you can.
That's true. So what is your message for whoever your opponent is tonight? What's your message for Bunnell High School overall?
I would probably say that they need to be prepared to be on the mat because I'm going to bring it tough to them tonight.
It's cold outside, but I'm not worried for tonight. I shut my eyes and I'm alright. And if I fall, you'll catch me.
Still here at senior night. After Jason Lebdell, we got some word from Curtis Fedorko discussing about Saturday's tournament at Jonathan Law. Let's see what Curtis had to say. Curtis, thank you for coming out today. Of course. So, as they're setting up and everything, we want to talk to you now. I mean, I'm really happy that I can talk to you today. So thank you again for coming. Tomorrow is the big tournament at Jonathan Law, correct?
Jonathan Law, yeah.
So, anyway, before we get to that, though, I want to talk about your time on the wrestling team. Now, you've been doing this forever, since day one. But before you, let's talk about the spotlight, man. The spotlight went from your brother, Mike Fedorko, to you. Now, tell us about, did Mike teach you anything that you've been doing today?
Of course, Mike's the whole reason, I got into wrestling, My dad was a big wrestler in high school, and then Mikey got into it. He was in about 6th grade, and so then he told me. And one day on my own, I was like, I told my dad, I want to wrestle. Let me get on the mat. And so at the time, I was still playing basketball, and so they signed me up for basketball and for wrestling at the same time, so that in case I didn't like it, and then my brother started showing me a lot of moves, and then even still tonight, he'll still come to practice, show me a little tweak, how I can tweak moves and such, so that they can be the most effective.
Well, that's awesome. I remember seeing you and Mike in your individual matches. You guys did great. But yeah, Mike was a great wrestler as well. So that spotlight went from Mike Fedorko to Curtis Fedorko. Would you say that's like a family legacy you guys have going on?
It's just how, I don't know. He definitely kind of set it out for me, he made me the way I am. I'm a good wrestler only because my brother was a good wrestler and he showed me the way. I got into it
So he was like your side coach in a way.
Exactly, and always he'll be on the side of the mat, screaming to me what to do, and when you really are wearing the headgear, you really don't hear anything that's going on.
Yeah.
You only hear your coach, and that's about it. But I hear my coaches and I hear my brother at all times.
Well, now on to the tournament. I'm sure you're nervous and stuff. But are you scared in any way?
No.
No?
Never scared for a match. Remember, actually, Coach Hoskins, their father, once told us, it's okay to be as nervous as you want. Be as nervous as you want, but never be scared. So ever since then, I've always kept that in my mind. It's always important. It's fine to be nervous, Before every single match, I'm nervous. Even regardless of who I'm wrestling, I'm nervous before I get on the mat. But at no point am I scared. You cannot be scared.
Well, what is your message then to the opponents? Because you're going to be having more than one opponent if it's a tournament, correct?
Yeah.
What is your message to whoever your opponents are?
So I'm coming out there to beat them. I'm not here to lose.
That's very straightforward. Well, thank you very much for coming.
Of course, Joe.
And good luck to you.
Thank you.
Because I've got you right here.
Okay, wait. I got confused here. Tomorrow is the tournament. It was Thursday, today's Friday. Yes, tomorrow is the tournament, Jonathan Law. I kept getting confused, I was like, but it doesn't matter. Today we're talking with Colin DeLeo and Justin Scarpati, Masuk Strong coach. Colin DeLeo, one of the top 5 best wrestlers on the team. Let's go see him in the weight room. Colin, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and thank you as well, Scarves.
My pleasure.
Yeah, we've heard a lot about you from the past interviews we did right here in the weight room from Austin and Toby. So yeah, we're glad to see you as well. Now, Colin, Scarves is going to be training with you today. He's going to be going over the routines and to help you practice for tomorrow's tournament. And speaking of which, are you prepared for it? Like, what's going through your head?
Yeah, no, I'm in tip-top shape right now. I feel great. I feel good. I feel like I can come out on first.
So what would you say, like, how do you like training with Scarves right over here? Like, would you say that he's very helpful?
He's very helpful. We do a lot of upper body and lower body stuff, so that's good.
And as for you, Scarves, what's it, like training with Colin?
Oh, it's great. It's picked up with these guys in September. But these guys have been training for basically since their season ended last season up until I met up with them. So coming in, they had a really good foundation, good base of being able to do a lot of the Olympic movements, powerlifting, that kind of stuff. So it was safe. So it was great. I could really just kind of take it and roll with it. And these guys, whatever I was giving it to them, they were seeing it.
And how many days do you come to this gym for?
Usually go here like 2 times a week, 3 times maybe, depending on our schedule.
And and also you come here after school and you come here for a period as well, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that means that you have other classes here, Scarp. Like you have different students besides these guys, and how do you like working with these guys? Like every one of your students.
Oh, it's awesome. So we have after school teams coming in for a bunch of programs, sports programs, and we have the classes. It's great. Most people come in here because they want to be here. So for me, it's just, like I said, we're just kind of taking it home with it.
Yeah. So what do you say that we started doing the training session with you and Scarves? How's that sound, guys?
Yeah, it sounds great. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do some core work. Being an SU Strong teacher and working with wrestlers and being the strength coach at the athletic department, it's a lot of fun. Strength conditioning is really just a passion of mine. It's something I used to enjoy doing when I was younger. And my interest in it just took me to exercise science. And the more I learned, the more I wanted to learn more. And being able to share what I know with the student athletes and the students I have in class it's just a really rewarding experience. I love seeing these guys progress with their confidence, their performance, keep them healthy on off the mats, the field, and, just in general fitness. So I guess it's just a really, really rewarding experience for me. At the end of the day, I feel energized. I look forward to the challenge for the next day. So it's really been a blessing to have the opportunity to do this.
Falling, closing the walls and kick down the door in the war, my chorus. Keep running in place, chase them all away to break chains and slave. Had to strive for this life, after dark see the light, gonna always fight for 12 rounds. Hear the calling, it's loud, don't no fear allowed, time of figuring it out. It's right now, it's right now, it's right now, it's right now, it's right now. Ain't no time like the present, I had to work every second, wondering if
knife to my throat, put my head in your scope, push me off of a balcony, tie my neck with a rope. I felt the pressure, the suffocation, expect me to choke, but every time they forget it because they can't kill the hope. Now they can't kill my energy, can't kill my legacy, can't fake or remake my passion especially, can't stop fate and best believe that this my destiny, and I'ma keep on fighting till they take that last breath from me. Eyes closed, see me through your blindfolds. My heart has been ice cold, wonder where my mind goes. Used to have some high hopes, it's all a mystery. Look at what you did to me, you won't get an inch from me. Still got some boys that would come right up off the hip for me. If life's a movie, I love it when she sing to me.
Falling, closing the walls and kick down the door in the war, my chorus. Lock down, keep running in place, chase them all the way to break chains and slave. Not bound, had to strive for this life. After dark, see the light, gonna always fight. 12 rounds, hear the call and it's loud. Told no fear allowed, time of faking it out. It's right now.
Like the present, I had to work every second, wondering if I regret it. I spent some nights in the bottom, spent some nights in my head where I was just fighting it out, drowning and holding my breath. You can't hold me down, nah, nobody can. And I did it on my own because I'm nobody's man. Hands shaking, I showed you and I'll show you again that I'll do anything so that the world can know who I am. So put that knife to my throat, put my head in your scope, push me off of a balcony, tie my neck with a rope. I felt the pressure, the suffocation, expect me to choke, but every time they forget it because they can't kill the hope. Now they can't kill my energy, can't kill my legacy, can't fake or remake my passion especially, can't stop fate and best believe that this my destiny, and I'ma keep on fighting till they take that last breath from me. Eyes closed, see me through your blindfolds. My heart has been ice cold, wonder where my mind goes. Used to have some high hopes, it's all a mystery. Look at what you did to me, you won't get an inch from me. Still got some boys that would come right up off the hip for me. If life's a movie, I love it when she sing to me.
Falling, closing the walls and kick down the door in the war, my chorus. Lock down, keep running in place, chase them all the way to break chains and slave. Not bound, had to strive for this life. After dark, see the light, gonna always fight. 12 rounds, hear the call and it's loud. Told no fear allowed, time of faking it out. It's right now.
It has been one heck of a ride. I'd like to thank everyone that was involved in this project, in the scene and behind the scene. I'm Joey Ambrosini. Thank you.
Living lavish, had to struggle for some bigger things, bigger rings. I've been getting fly, I got the biggest ring. She gon' sing, get off the throne and bow down to the king. I'm the coldest big bull and that's what Benji's bring. I met Lil Shorty by the Denver, Colorado Springs. We got close, I never thought that she would up and leave. Getting cream, I never thought that I would get the cheese. I eat foreign, hopped on the jet just for Beijing cuisine. Okay, back in, you can't defend. I'm the greatest, you cannot win. I'm majestic, like dolphin fin. Cash up, cash out, rock up again. Okay, back in, you can't defend. I'm the greatest, you cannot win. I'm majestic, like dolphin fin. Cash up, cash out, rock up again. New edition, getting shorties like I'm Candy Rain. I've been getting chicken since I could pronounce the name. Getting paper in Jamaica, that's the finest thing. The weakest never survive, it's like the Hunger Games. I'm a lyrical, spiritual miracle. My success is original ritual. Can't believe that you really had let me go. You really turned from my friend into my foe. I wanna know how you live life. Yeah. I wanna know how you live life for ya. I wanna know how you live life for. I wanna know how you live. Okay, back in, you can't defend. I'm the greatest, you cannot win. I'm majestic, like don't fin. Cash up, cash out, rack up again. Okay, back in, you can't defend. I'm the greatest, you cannot win. I'm majestic, like don't fin. Cash up, cash out, rack up again.
I wanna know how you live like